I'm not letting you through. Go back.
Well, 2 of those are already dead, so it doesn't
Use Metal Gear.
Welcome back, everyone. We're still going balls to the wall with this. Oh, is it 851, not 128?
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
does it go that high?
it is not 851. 851 are numbers in it, but it's not in that order. There must be like a puzzle to it that we've butchered because we've never figured out how to do it.
Well, the first number was just there. We didn't have to, like, search for anything.
Maybe it's sideways. Code is infinity end line.
851 is the last 3 numbers. But it's like 0.51, and 8 is the last of the 3-digit number.
So is it because like the other ones were like 1, 4, and then the rest, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's like
just 1, 4, 8, 5,
851.
Yeah. Because, yeah, they've all... I don't even know if you can go to 1-5 anyways. Whoops.
I keep getting scared, Campbell. Hooray!
Yay! Just call us the Hardy Boys, solving mystery.
I mean, we did technically find... oh, wait. Maybe... Did we find the second code?
No.
No.
You technically did find the first code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the second... The third code, so...
Yep. What were we playing when we made the joke about the Hardy Boys getting laid?
I don't remember that.
I think it was Dead Space. I can't remember.
Huh. Trying to think like what would have led to that. Especially in Dead Space.
Hold on, where am I using this key card now? Because this is a dead end.
There was a door in like a guard's room or something that was locked. Oh, maybe it's that one? Behind you now?
That's where I got into the room initially.
Oh. I thought you were just gonna teabag him and leave.
Just filling up on 12 gauge. I would like healing items though, to be completely honest with you.
Was there a door back here?
Maybe?
Check the walk again.
There is kind of annoying because they've got all these tiny little ass alcoves. There is a walkway I don't think I've gotten to.
When you get the key,
Yeah.
first take out the camera above it.
Yeah.
Now head back out and grip on the wall rail right outside the door and jump down. You should
That's
land
a
on
thing that I can do? I didn't know that.
You should land on another walkway. Check both doors. One will give you med kits. The other leads to the exit. Thank you, walkthrough.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have ever tried that. Yeah, because I knew that there was this walkway here,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure how to get to it. It never occurred to me that climbing over a railing and then dropping down would have been an option. I didn't know you could do that.
It's for sure a thing in later games. I didn't know it was a thing in this one.
Yeah. Do I just climb? Huh.
Oh. Well, now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
That's the same franchise. Yeah, my pocket.
Oh, shit. That might be problematic. I thought Oh, okay, hold on. I thought I picked that up, but I must have picked up the other thing. Drop that again.
Boing, 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 boing.
I'm gonna have to drop down all the way. Just go away, Campbell. This was a bit of a bizarre mission. I think they wanted to put some like puzzly aspects into it, but I'm not sure it like landed for me.
Yeah.
Especially because there's so many dudes here. If I didn't go loud, this would have taken forever. Because I feel like I literally shot like 40 dudes. And since I don't know how to stab people in the throat, I only know how to choke them out in this game. Because if I could just kill them, it wouldn't matter. I'd be like, sure, fine.
Well, I mean,
It's
like,
just a weird sentence. I don't know how to stab guys, I just know how to choke them out. You need the key still.
Yep.
well, especially when
That would have been
Campbell
real
tells
awkward.
you on the radio, you have to interrogate guys for the codes, and then they're just like written on the walls.
Yeah.
Seems the elevator's on the other side of that door. Hey, you ready to roll? You sure you don't want to check your equipment? I thought Campbell knocked you out. Check your equipment, Snake. Smell this rag.
It kind of smells like chloroform.
It's annoying that I've made so much Pentasmin and most of the Gaunt ammo.
There's one thing that I don't understand about the Pentasmin. Like, you need basically like an antidote to get yourself out of it, right?
I did in
So-
Snake Eater.
So how do you administer it?
very carefully.
Because, like, you're...
Only you can stop forest fires.
Because, like, you're... Like, it basically knocks you unconscious, right?
Yeah.
We haven't actually looked at Phantasm, and maybe it does something else.
But there is a drug that does what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, yeah, like, how do you get yourself out of that state?
Does that have a cutscene in engine? Oh, okay.
No. This is Campbell. What's your status?
I just left.
You say there's a large freight
I
elevator?
haven't spoken yet.
And Timmy's at the bottom? Bingo! That's it. That's your name. Bingo, the dog. Now,
Bingo snake.
down to the silo. Something down to the silo. Wherever that elevator leads, maybe down to the silo. That's where you'll find Metal Gear.
Are they going to reenact the epic ladder climb with a kind of subpar elevator move?
Take the elevator and go after Metal Gear.
Cunningham. Glad you can make it, Snake.
What is
To be
he
honest,
in?
I'm a bit surprised.
He's
You've come
literally
much
in like
further
a
than I'd
hover
expected.
rocket.
He was right
I
about
guess, yeah.
But that no longer matters. You've got no reason left to fight. Your mission is over, Snake.
Mission? What are you talking about, Cunningham?
All right then, Snake. I'll explain it to you. I don't answer to Gene.
What?
The CIA may control Fox, but I don't answer to them either. My employer is the U.S. Department of Defense.
What do you mean?
Everything you've seen so far. Surely you know the CIA and the Pentagon aren't on the best of terms.
You're talking about a fight over budget?
No, not that. The Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961. The covert ops in North Vietnam. The influence of the CIA in America's military affairs grows with each passing year. The Pentagon brass started to feel threatened. And then they found out about the Metal Gear project. They enlisted Gene, Fox Unit's commanding officer, and had him steal it before it could be handed over to the Russians. What do you think would happen if Gene were to launch Metal Gear into the Soviet Union? The CIA'd lose face, and the military's influence would immediately start to soar.
You were trying to get Gene to use the nukes on purpose? Are you out of your mind? You'd start an all-out nuclear war.
Wrong again, Snake. Gene is just a renegade. And the Russians are the ones who built this base. The fundamental design for Metal Gear and the nukes it carries are Russian-made. And you blame Washington? Besides, there'll be no evidence left behind anyway. See this, Snake?
A Davy Crockett.
Exactly. A miniature nuclear warhead. But this one is Soviet-made. After Gene launches Metal Gear, I'll obliterate this base. Not a single blade of grass will be left behind.
What are you going to do with the other soldiers?
Those Red Army rebels? What do you care? They're our enemies. But you're different, Snake. You carried out your mission well. You followed the script he and the Pentagon wrote for you to the letter.
Script?
Do you want to know the real reason you were sent here? Because we knew you'd throw a wrench into Gene's plans. We needed someone to sneak into enemy territory alone, recruit the rebels to his side, and leave Gene with no choice but to launch Metal Gear. The only soldier who could pull it off was you, the legendary hero, Big Boss. And sure enough, that's just what you've done. Now you've done quite enough. We still need Gene to launch Metal Gear. It's part of the Pentagon's plan. And we can't have you disrupting that, too. There's a heliport on top of this base. Get on the chopper, Snake. Once Metal Gear has been launched as planned, we'll take you back to the States. After this place is nothing but cinders, you'll be a hero once again. It won't be the CIA congratulating you, but you'll get over it. What do you think you're doing, Snake? Are you still blinded by your loyalty to the CIA? What has the
don't know why
CIA
you wouldn't
ever
just
done
shoot
for
him.
us in Fox?
As you
They
have a
sent
beat
us on
on
the
him.
most brutal
Yeah.
missions. And when I came back wounded,
And a
they
rocket
shuffled
launcher.
me to a desk job. They did the same to you, too. They cast your mentor, the mother of our special forces, out into a foreign land and left her there to die. Don't tell me you're doing it for the Russian soldiers here. Pathetic fool. Go to the heliport, Snake. I'm not letting you through. Go back.
Well, 2 of those are already dead, so it kind of doesn't.
Use Metal Gear. I'm doing this out of loyalty to myself. I'm not gonna live my life the way the boss
Campbell
did.
just looks at him like, what are you picturing me for? What are you trying to say, Snake?
Now you're a real dreamer.
What if one of those pictures was just like goofy?
Oh,
But in
damn.
that style.
Dun dun dun! Hasn't shot you once. Damn it!
What am I dodging?
I guess whatever he shot into the side of the elevator.
What do you want, Campbell?
Snake, I think Cunningham might be trying to kill you.
It's going to be tough to attack Cunningham directly like this. If you want to kill the general, that's it. Aim for his horse. Shoot the platform and damage it so it can't float as high. Once the platform comes down, it'll be easier to get Cunningham in your sights. Create an opening.
Opening.
Cool.
That's great.
How the hell am I supposed to shoot it? If that didn't.
You had him go down once.
Don't.
There you go. Now you can shoot him with the shotgun.
Jesus.
I wish there was good anymore.
Are those smalls?
Yeah. What?
Let's dance the dance of death. I like how there was no explanation for this thing. Or that even like there was not even that I recall of anybody talking about like Cunningham's project or something.
Yeah, like you just showed up on that. Like, I'd like to see like a serious war movie where, you know, General Patton or whoever just shows up with a jetpack.
Theodore Roosevelt. Just out of nowhere has like Iron Man armor.
This is my ornithopter.
I think I need the fucking RPG for this, but I'm gonna run out of ammo.
When you run out of ammo, you could drop it and pick up whatever that other thing is.
Oh, like the other thing on the platform?
Yeah.
I think that's just more 12 gauge.
No, there's 2 boxes.
Yeah,
Oh,
another
okay.
box. Whoa. I don't like that I have to like shoot it multiple times. What is it? M16?
I think that's a machine gun.
Now we fight for freedom.
2 hands come up. Bongo Bongo's theme song starts playing.
Quick Snake, put on the iron boots. Or don't. Either one.
I wonder if there's a weak point on the ship to shoot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know how I'm gonna dodge that fucking salvo.
Dodge roll.
Nope.
Jesus.
God. Give me a second to like actually try to aim at you. Oh god.
My fucking head. I just took a 12 gauge to the head and went, ow!
Ooh, that smirked a little. I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
Fine.
I'm gonna be picking pieces of shot off my pillow.
That's all I got for that. I'm gonna use the last healing pack and we're gonna pick this up. Oh, it's just a fucking... What the hell is that?
Are you able to straight shoot at him? Like dodge and shoot at the same time kind of thing?
Nope, 'cause that happens. Cool, that hasn't done anything. God, it's so hard to move around and look and use my fucking camera.
Oh, he went down.
Finally. Oh, shit.
Maybe you have to shoot specifically the base of his thing to get it to go down.
Well, I've always been hitting up near his, like, seat.
But when you had the rocket and you were doing that, there might be like an area of effect from the explosion.
I guess. But I've hit, like, the side of his thing and it didn't really do anything before, but I'll try. You didn't give me a second to fucking do anything.
What's wrong?
Holy fuck.
Well then, let's get down to business.
What if it started you without, like, any equipment?
I would quit.
Snake, you're going to have to beat this man to death.
I wonder if it's a case of, like, shoot the glowy light.
It's just very hard to aim that.
Yeah, like the hint was, oh, he's tough to hit when he's flying around on that thing. So shoot him while he's flying around on that thing to get him in a better position.
Yeah, there's a light out, but it's not blinding me anymore. Okay. Yeah.
This walkthrough says difficulty 4 out of 10.
Fuck off, everyone who's ever written a walkthrough. Piece of shit.
Oh. I don't like the mines. Like, it's not hard. It's annoying to like aim at him.
Yeah, a crosshair would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, shooting the bottom of that doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, but it could have its own, like, all I'm trying to suggest is it might have its own hidden health bar.
Yeah.
That the RPG just takes down a lot faster.
I mean, it's possible. Like I said, I'm trying. Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Here, let me get real close.
Yeah, it was literally just shooting the cockpit. There's obviously something I'm supposed to be hitting, but it's... So how many healing things do I have again? Don't put mines. It's already bad enough. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any sort of feedback when I do that.
You could have just stayed there, Campbell. It's prime real estate.
That's Cunningham.
Oh.
Or is it? There's a lot of area on the bottom of that thing. You don't know who's in there.
Campbell's flying the thing on the inside, calling you like, shoot the thing, Snake! I want to die! I want to die!
There's a bunch of different Campbells. That's where all the different voices are coming from.
What was the movie that, what's his name, James McAvoy? Is that his name?
Oh, Split?
Is that what it's called? Yeah, his split personalities?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's part of the Unbreakable series.
Unbreakable series?
Yeah, like the Bruce Willis movie back when we were young.
M. Night Shyamalan's MCU.
Yeah, literally.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of this before.
You've never heard of Unbreakable?
No.
That's actually a pretty, like, popular movie. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I've shot the actual body of this thing so many times, Tom, I don't think that's a thing.
It's just weird that they said damage it, and when you were hitting it with the rockets, it seemed to be that. So I'm just
Well,
I don't remember struggling with these fights the way we are now.
Oh, here it comes.
All I'm trying to say is there must be easier ways to do it.
I'm worried about dropping an item though, because I would probably use the machine gun. It might make that, like, just spray and praying like this easier, but I'm worried that I'll accidentally, oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm worried that I'll lose the gun if I do. I'm just trying to, this part is going slow, but I'm trying to whittle them down so I can use the RPG later.
Yeah.
Oh, you still have ammo?
Yeah, I haven't used any of it this time around.
What if he called it his personal Nimbus cloud and he had like a picture of Goku in the cloud? In the 70s.
Snake, you can't kill me before I've sold this script.
I've got a contact in Japan that's gonna pay millions for it.
I've based a character on you, Snake. Try to guess who it is.
Is it Chi-Chi? Damn it, Snake! Just another thing I've got to kill you for.
Yeah, massy.
Also, I hate this aiming because using a stick is just not something I can do.
Now we fight for real.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I just noticed when you like go into the first person aim with a shotgun, what is he doing with his left hand? It looks so awkward.
Oh my god. How the fuck do I dodge this accurate, like, reliably? Oh, I might as well use all those. Oops. No. This whole, okay, push button, push other button, aim, push button, unaim, move, unselect.
He's down.
Yeah.
Like wheel yourself halfway around because you're always facing the wrong way when you aim.
Thanks for making me waste my window there, Cunningham. You're a fucking asshole.
Remember, Snake, he's easier to shoot when he's right in front of you. And he's completely blocked from the player's field of view by your body. Look at his hand. He's like barely touching the gun and it's twisted 180 degrees. He snapped his wrist.
I think that's his thumb.
Yeah, but why does it look like that?
Is it his thumb? Because, like, still, he's barely touching the gun. What can his thumb possibly be doing?
Yeah, it is off, but it's supposed to be his thumb, I think.
Okay, you know what part of it is? I was reading it as, like, as his thumb, but with the hand also upside down. So, like, I guess, like, he had his right hand kind of twisted around to hold it.
Oh, fuck.
No. Or maybe he can do that thing with his fingers that I can, where you, like, kind of hyperextend them backwards.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, don't do that.
Is it better if I do it with the right hand?
You're gonna be one of the bosses in Metal Gear. Hand guy.
No, let me...
But can you shoot him with the RPG while he's down?
Yeah, but I don't want to deal with it. I can just auto aim with the shotgun. Oh god.
What's wrong?
Down to business.
By the way, Mr. 4 out of 10, you can suck my fucking ass. Like, literally suck the shit out of my ass.
What you do? You looked at the walkthrough and it was like, written by 11-year-old Tommy.
Well, then it's already taken care of.
The image of this guy just taking 12-gauge shots to the forehead over and over and over. And he's just like, oh!
Yeah, like he's reacting as if he walked into a door frame or something.
And he'd be like firing a gun that just makes you feel like you stubbed your toe.
In your illustrious walkthrough, did it say what you're supposed to shoot on the thing?
I'm looking up a different one.
Well, if it said it was 4 out of 10, it would have been like, oh, obviously you just shoot this thing, obviously, because you're not stupid.
Hey, it's so easy they don't need to tell you what to shoot.
There's a YouTube video of the fight that's 5 minutes long.
Sick. See, let's see if I even try shooting the body with the RPG.
Did something.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, see, if I shoot the body with the RPG, Tom, it does no damage. Unless I, like, manage to hit him up with the splash. Oh, fuck off. What are they shooting?
They did the non-lethal, like shoot him with sleep dart.
Really?
Oh.
No wonder it's fucking 4 out of 10. But see, here's another perfect example. How the hell am I gonna get that unless I just, like, leave the mission?
Yeah. Imagine, like, showing up for a fight on, you know, one of these...
Also, can I point out that I've been on this elevator the entire time? How far underground am I?
Walk out, you're just in space.
You're on, like, the moon. What the fuck?
That's right, Snake. This was part of the plan, too. Now you'll suffocate here while we launch Metal Gear.
Reload?
So that machine gun, I just watched the guy do the hip fire the whole time.
Oh.
Like as if, like, don't even aim for him, like just do the hip fire, let it lock onto him. And the thing went down in like 2 seconds, and then he just shot the shit out of the guy automatically.
Oh.
Like, I'm 30 seconds into this fight and Cunningham's almost dead.
I ran out of shotgun ammo entirely. Oh my god. I'm not, no! Fucking lock onto him! Those fucking stupid last mines away from me. I guess I'm shooting at him. Yeah.
He's going healing at him?
Not really, sort of. No! Why wouldn't it open the fucking menu? Oh my god!
Let's get down to business.
I don't need my fucking rations. Fuck off. This is gameplay.
Now
this is literally what he was doing?
Yep. And then that. And then he just kept shooting.
I'm literally like not even looking at it. So far, so many of these fights have literally been just stand there and keep shooting. Even like fighting Null, it was just walk in a circle and keep shooting the M16 at it. Yeah. These boss fights in this game are garbage. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I don't know if a single one has been satisfying except for Raja.
Okay, this is probably what I just did as a kid, just because I was like, hit the shoot button.
It's a shooting game, you gotta shoot.
Exactly.
Yeah, this offends my sensibilities that I spend half of this fight not even looking at it.
No, I get it. I agree with you.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. This is a very brute force type of strategy. poopy.
It's poopy. That might be the episode title. It's poopy.
Can you stop wasting the bullets and actually just shoot at Cunningham, please? Thank you.
I don't know how to use a gun.
What am I? Some kind of incredible heroic soldier? What, like some big boss?
I keep running out of ammo at this rate.
It keeps dropping more, doesn't it?
Yes, but I run out before it drops me even more. Sick, thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks, you're the best. No. Game needed Z targeting so fucking badly. Which just seems weirdly bizarre in a game like this, but seriously. Oh.
You have ammo in the other gun again.
You know. I'm just gonna start using the shotgun when it comes down because it's hitting him more effectively. Why is the game delaying every time I try to open that fucking
What if you threw the shotgun at him? Cunningham, take this. It might be more effective.
Shoot the gun! Oh my god! I don't understand what's happening. Can I open the fucking menu? I'm literally sitting there holding the button and I'm just staring at myself slowly getting killed.
You need to eat.
Yeah, I know. It takes like... Here, watch.
I don't do it. I believe you. Just do it.
No, fuck you.
No, you will watch.
I'm suffering so you get to suffer. Oh, God. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
You don't think Dark Sector?
Is this below Dark Sector? Did we find
this
it?
fight? Oh, Jesus. What the...
Oh, careful.
I didn't think you could fall off.
Imagine if you got him all the way down to the sliver of health and then you just hung on the ledge and let go.
Sweet. That feels great, dude. Look at that. I wasted that whole time. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah moment. Oh, God, look at how much damage I'm taking. Hell yeah. I'm not even dodging the hits anymore at all. Oh, sick. Oh, that's going to kill me if I don't. Yeah, I get it. Fuck you, fuck.
What if Snake just stayed down like, I'm just gonna sleep. Tomorrow's a new day.
There's nothing for me here. I don't even want to be around anymore.
Can you please just shoot?
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, I have headshots. Awesome. Alright, what's the plan now?
Shotgun until die?
Yeah, still a rocket launcher. If the game will let you aim it.
No.
One more shot.
No, he's throwing something up. I hope you fall and your
Christ,
fucking
Nate.
peg leg ends up your fucking ass, you
If
stupid
you'd just gone home to
bitch.
America, you and I would have been given the highest honors a soldier can achieve. And now, look
President would
what
have
you've
licked
done.
our asshole.
But I'm not gonna
Who
die
was president
alone.
this year?
I'm
Who was
taking you
president?
with me.
Cunningham, no!
You could have just pressed that button the whole time? This is it, boys. Metal Gear should be at the end of that elevator. Judging by how long
Shut your fucking mouth, you stupid shaggy-looking bitch. You look like the guy from the fucking shitted and farted and came to my pants meme.
Hey, there's a guy from that meme?
I've shown you the picture where it looks like Shaggy.
I thought it was just like...
Well, it's a meme,
that.
but the like the one where it's like the guy talking to the girl it looks like Shaggy. I know
do
I've
not
shown this.
remember that.
Okay, hold on.
This is important.
It's already 9 o'clock, so fuck it.
Do you want to try to beat it or do you want to go home?
It's fine.
That's not an answer to my question.
I have things to do.
This is important.
I don't remember the picture.
I've never shown this to you.
You might have. I might just be stupid.
We were walking side by side. We were shy and close.
Brothers in arms.
But then you told me I just shitted and farted and caved in my pants, and I knew everything would be all right. And it's Shaggy. That is fucking Scooby-Doo Shaggy right there.
It is.
Look it, Shaggy. Him. Eat some Scooby snacks, you fucking earmuff wearing fuck.
We can't let them watch that monster. If Metal Gear's launch, it'll mean the end of the world as we know it. We must prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make sure Metal Gear doesn't get out of the silo. This game is killing us.
Guys, I swear Metal Gear is good. Use the dog.
It's just like, okay, I want to be super real here.
Wait. I don't disagree with anything.
Yeah?
For the sake of time, kill the boss and we'll bitch during the credits.
All right, Snake. I think I've collected myself again. We have to prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make
Snake's
sure
left the radio behind.
Metal Gear doesn't get out of the silo.
God, this game would be so much less endearing if it was a character like me as Snake. People would be like, wow, this guy's fucking frustrating to listen to. Just fighting the pain and I'm just screaming.
I think it'd be a lot.
Just shoot him. No, fucking shoot him in the dick, then the kneecaps, then the face.
I think it'd be really cathartic to play like, you know, Mario. Anytime a Goomba hits you, it's, God damn it! Fuck!
This is all a Pentagon conspiracy.
Conspiracy? I see. Cunningham must have spilled his guts. The poor fool. He died never realizing he was only a puppet after all.
Aren't you the puppet, Gene?
Is that why he was made of wood?
The CIA.
Wrong. I've known everything from the very start. The Pentagon's plans, that Cunningham would betray me. Everything.
The size of your
I
dick.
simply used it to my own advantage for my real plan.
Real plan?
I won't be launching Metal Gear into the Soviet Union.
What?
Oh,
The
good.
Pentagon must have been prepared for the possibility that Cunningham might fail to erase the evidence. They're probably in negotiations with the Red Army as we speak. Even if I launched Metal Gear into Russia now, it wouldn't trigger a war.
If Russia isn't the target, then what is?
Virginia, USA. The CIA headquarters at Langley and the Pentagon. The Philosopher's twin layers will be obliterated.
You're launching a nuclear strike against America? But if you do that...
Chaos will be created on an unprecedented scale. Worst case scenario, America ceases to exist as a nation. The
not
existing
really.
world order
Yeah, sure, you bombed the Pentagon and the
and
CIA
Russia
is
won't
bad,
escape
but
unscathed either. Metal Gear will have been launched from a Soviet nuclear missile base. Under a storm of international criticism, the Warsaw Pact will lose its sway over the Third World. It may even face armed conflict with NATO.
Why? Why would you do that?
To free the world from the Philosopher's control, I'll create a new global balance of power of my own design. My goal of building a new
you're
nation
getting real
of
frustrated. You're really
mercenaries
talking for somebody
with
who's
only
just
the
kind of
most
there to shoot
capable
the bad guy.
soldiers. Real. But
Like,
this
just
peninsula
kill
is not
Gene,
the right
Jesus.
place for it. Our nation will be an organization of shadows without shape
Oh yes,
or
the
form.
power of
We will
northern
lurk deep underground
South America.
and intervene in conflicts all over the world.
But is it in the north or the south?
History will be ours to control. I will accomplish what the hollow shell of the philosophers could not, with a superior breed of soldier. This organization will be the true Peninsula of the Dead. I call it Army's Heaven.
Army's Heaven.
I will
That's the
not
worst
allow
name
the
for a
world
country
to be
I've ever
playground
heard.
for abstract national interest and petty political gambits. I will use superior force of arms to achieve superior force of
Yeah, but you don't have the infrastructure to
Thus,
make more Metal Gears.
I will
And
make
other
the world
countries will be
whole
like,
again.
whoa, that was
For
fucked up,
I
but we
am the
recognize the
successor.
science, so let's make some now
This
too.
is my
And then you're
calling.
just gonna get fucking fucked over.
nothing but
Like,
a
this is not a long-term solution. You have zero infrastructure here. You have zero economy, you have no trading partners, so where are you gonna get resources from? Gene, you're actually surprisingly an idiot about this.
No heaven for soldiers.
Gene starts crying.
What you're looking for is outside your heaven.
Open your eyes, Snake. This is
Open your eyes, Snake.
all part of a
No, but like
greater
seriously,
mission.
this has no
Compared to this
long-term
calling,
viability whatsoever.
individual
If
wills
he
of
had
individual
used
soldiers
the
are
power of it,
Those who have
you
no
get a whole
calling
bunch of
must be
countries
given
under
one
sway
by
to
those who
build a
do.
power base
They
and
must
then
follow
do
the teachings
this.
of those
Sure.
with a greater
But like
will.
just bombing
suppose
America,
that'd be you.
everyone is
It is my
immediately
calling,
going to enter an arms
and
race.
I will
That is
bestow
why
it
when
on
people went to
others.
space, it happened
Countless
really fucking
masses with no
fast
wills of
because
their
it's like
own
we need to
must
get there
devote their lives
first.
to a higher
When people are
cause.
desperate, they do crazy
Must give up
shit.
Their trivial lives.
We gotta make
Petty
space
contentment.
ours.
And literally,
They
like,
must
that's why the
sacrifice all
atomic
their
bomb was
energies
built.
to the cause. Pour
Like-
their feeble lives into it, as the boss once did.
You're full of yourself, Gene. You're not worthy to speak of the boss.
So, you never knew.
What are you talking about?
6 years ago, during Operation Snake Eater, Volgan launched an American nuclear missile at Sokolov's research lab. This caused a change in plans, and the US government had to assassinate its own operative, the boss, to prove its innocence. And you were the assassin, Snake. Do you really think Volgan committed that terrible crime of his own will?
What?
It was all a setup from the very beginning. Volgan launching the nuke, the boss's death, even your mission in Groznygrad, Snake. It was all the work of your country and a single deviously cunning strategist.
You're saying it was all a setup? By who?
The boss gave up her life, even if someone else willed it. She sacrificed her own life for her calling. It was a noble act.
Answer me. Who set it up?
You don't need to know the answer. Snake, the only thing you need is a calling. Your country can't save you. Neither can your old teacher, nor your so-called friends. Join
I
me,
can do
Jack.
anything with the power of friendship.
I will give you your calling.
Look at this
I'll
corner
find
of
my
a
own.
smiley face on my hand.
The ideals can go to hell.
You are a soldier after all. It seems we'll never see eye to eye. Well then, the time
You mean that
for
song
talk
from the Goofy movie?
is over, Snake.
Stop!
You're too late. All preparations for
entire
Metal Gear
time.
launch are complete.
Yeah, you can launch the thing.
What the? Who? Ursula! Stay out of my way, Ursula.
Nuclear warheads must never be used. They are terrible weapons. Everything dies. People, animals, trees, the earth. Even today,
moon.
we
Captain
suffer
Planet, hero, gonna turn nuclear pollution to zero.
their hatred.
Ursula? Or is it Lisa?
Oh, it's
You read my
Elisa.
thoughts, Ursula. I let down my mental defenses thinking you were dead, but it's no use. You can read my mind, but you can't keep up with my body.
Elisa!
God.
I'll have to find
Wrong.
another way.
Gene, stop.
Just shoot him?
Snake, they've already input the trajectory for Metal Gear. There's a backup launch control in a nearby room. Gene is going to use it. Stop him.
I will. Don't try to talk.
Don't worry.
Tell me what to do.
I'm okay.
You don't get to do that.
Snake. Everything is clear now. The futures we saw were one and the same. Snake, you will destroy Metal Gear. And you will create a new Metal Gear in its place. Your children, les enfants terribles. Snake, your son will bring the world to ruin. Your son will save the world.
What are you trying to say, Elisa? Elisa!
Was that a big fart?
And flies away.
This is the end, Snake. Metal Gear has already
the Iron
entered launch
Giant.
mode. Trajectory calculations and target locations have been set. No one can stop it now. Not even you, should you defeat me. But I know you won't let me go without a fight. And I too have a
A fight
reason to
that-
fight you.
We could have had
prove
happen
who
like
I
a lot
really
earlier.
Let's find out who the true successor is. Snake, let's finish this. What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself?
Wow.
Your country or
Good to know that I'm gonna die by hunger?
ambition?
Oh my god.
Really?
Your duty to your
They're
unit
shooting him.
or
Okay.
your personal feelings? Look at how much you've lost already.
Oh my god, he's a Naruto.
Time to
He's a
get down.
Naruto sand ninja.
Oops.
Wasn't that the news?
Yeah. Yeah, they were convinced that Naruto Sen ninjas was show her characters attack by burying themselves in sand, and kids were dying trying to copy it. I love the image of an anime character like burying themselves in sand. You'll never defeat me now.
It seems I've underestimated you.
Snake, I don't feel good.
Snake, you've given me COVID.
No, open the menu. Holy fuck. Cool, every time I do that, you still hit me. Sick.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors? Your comrades. Your
Sick.
Damn, that's the first time you said that, Gene.
Did you try the rocket launcher?
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your
Cool, he dodges fucking rockets. Hey, let me just shoot him. Oh my fucking god.
This is the camera angle you wanted, right?
Yeah, you're gonna hit me. Whatever.
time to get down to business.
To defeat the Hun.
It's really cool how like he runs away and I shoot him and it doesn't do damage, and then he does that and hits me every time, and I didn't get to dodge that.
What's the rating on this one? Like 3?
I would say 1. Honestly.
I'm gonna look.
0 out of 10. Doesn't even exist.
Sick, cool.
It seems I've underestimated you.
You stupid dash. You gonna do it or what? No? Sick, cool. Can you get up, please? I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid that.
Yeah.
Okay, no, just.
Aiming your rifles at your neighbors.
Do I just have to keep doing this until it decides to hit him?
There no one who has a grudge
Just
against
lock onto him, holy fuck. Whatever, holy shit.
God.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself? Your country or your old mentor? The mission.
Yeah, he just dodged it, sick. Okay.
Duty to your community. Or
I can hit
your
myself?
personal feelings.
Well, that's good.
How much you've lost already.
Things are looking up.
What kind of country deserves this much loyalty, Snake?
He hits me with those fucking knives every time. At this rate, I'm just gonna... Actually, no, I shouldn't do that, because watch it restart the whole fucking thing on me.
This one says difficulty 7 out of 10.
But it's not difficult for any like actual mechanics that are like.
Yeah, the game just doesn't work.
It's not that the game doesn't work. It's just the way that they balance these fights and like work the fights just doesn't work. Because now I have to wait for him to move, and like I can shoot him during this, but it won't damage him. And then he dodges, and then he hits me with those knives the second he does that. And I'm kind of annoyed that I start with no health.
Yeah.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country? Or loyalty to yourself?
Sick.
Your country or your old mentor? Ambition.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Gene, check out these moves.
Literally, most of these boss fights have been just hold this button and walk around and shoot till I potentially kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, sick, it unlocked auto again. Hell yeah, my favorite. I haven't hit him once.
Can you maybe just dodge him until he does that?
I mean, I could try. But he does his fucking speech thing and I can't really...
I'm wondering if that's what it is. It's like shoot him to get out of the speech thing, and then dodge his attacks until he charges.
Yeah, but you saw I had to shoot him about 15 times before he finally got out of the speech thing, and I don't even think I hit him that time. He just decided to stop.
An epic fight. They're both just jogging around the room.
Ultimate soldier right here.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families? Is there no one who has a grudge?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, what do you want me to do about it?
Hold on, Gene, I need a few dozen Kit Kats.
You're not yourself when you're hungry, Gene.
See, that time it decided to hit him.
Yeah.
See why?
Run for my
You got him.
Yeah.
That was not a good fight.
I don't believe it. A product of the Successor Project. Beaten by a flesh and blood man like you. It seems you are
I'm
the true
flesh and
successor
urine.
of the boss.
And lots more
The
fluids, if
story
you know what
about
I mean.
soldier genes. Perhaps it was true after all. You are the true successor.
I don't know what you're babbling about, Gene. How do I stop Metal
I
Gear from
don't
launching?
speak English.
Bother. Once the launch countdown has started, there's no way to stop it. Get out of here, Snake. And take this with you.
What's this?
The equipment, personnel, and funds I amassed in secret to build Army's Heaven. All the data is stored on that film. No one else knows about it.
Why are you giving me this?
Because you and I are the same. Someday, you'll be glad you have it. The one who fights and survives must carry on the legacy. Such is our fate. Go, Snake. I've said everything I need to. You are the one who will inherit my genes. You
Come
are the
here
true
and ride
successor.
me.
Be loyal to yourself. Go forth. and find your own calling.
Gene!
Why do you care? Literally why?
Because they're soldiers, damn it.
Sokolov,
And that
read me?
means something.
The countdown for Metal Gear has started. The control panel is locked out and won't respond. How do I stop it?
I can see from here that the control circuit has been locked. But Metal Gear's solid rocket motor does not have a post-ignition fuel control mechanism. Once it goes into launch mode, there is no way to stop it.
I don't care if I have to destroy this whole base, as long as it stops the nuke.
If you can dismantle the Metal Gear unit itself before ignition, you may have a chance.
The Metal Gear unit? You mean that thing that's attached to the missile warhead?
Metal Gear is no mere nuclear missile. It is jettisoned from the booster at 3,000 feet above the target and parachutes down to the ground. After that, it launches its payload of miniature nuclear warheads. By destroying the Metal Gear unit before takeoff, you can prevent a nuclear strike, even if you can't prevent the launch. However, the Metal Gear's designers anticipated this, keeping armor thicker than a tank's. And should the rocket itself be damaged, the entire silo could explode.
Looks like I'm about to be burnt to a crisp. But I can't sit here and let the world be destroyed.
Snake!
I look too good in these thigh highs to let the world be destroyed.
People need to know.
Damn! It's not working! What are you doing? Those weapons won't do any good! Get out of here before you're caught up in the blast and killed!
You risked your life to save our motherland!
Now it's our turn to defend your country! You've given us a real reason to fight, Big Boss!
Yeah, we're all Russian.
Ain't no Russian over here!
Hey!
Snake, do read me! Metal Gear! Metal Gear is on its way! You did it, Snake. You succeeded in destroying Metal Gear. Metal Gear has deviated from its course and is in freefall. Sensors show that the nuclear warhead launch tubes have been shut. Well done, Snake! Snake?
Relax, there's like 9 more games.
Impressive. I never imagined they'd have a facility like this right underneath the CIA. Back when Fox was around, I wouldn't have been able to sneak down here. I've been sent to meet you, Mr. Director.
And who are you?
My name is Adam. Remember me now? At last, we meet in person.
Adam, the triple spy for the philosophers. So you're Ocelot. You say you're here to
Bang, 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 bang.
We confirmed that Metal Gear entered launch mode. The first wave of nukes should arrive here within 30 minutes.
I'm aware of that. I'm heading for the shelter as soon as I can. But I can't leave these documents here.
Documents? Related to the philosophers?
Yes. A list of members, along with data, locations of portions of the legacy stashed around the world. So long as we have these, even if the United States does perish in an atomic storm, the philosophers will be born again.
Splendid. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
What the hell are you doing? You're not planning to betray the philosophers, are you?
Betray? No, I'm not going to betray them. I'm going to end them. Then we'll take back what you stole from us. We will carry on the spirit of the true patriot.
The true patriot?
It's all part of our plan to make the world she envisioned a reality. And so, I've come for the other half of the legacy.
Snake, I heard they gave you quite a welcome back home.
Campbell, you healing up all right?
Yep.
Your
Nearly
voice
good as
sounds
new.
so different.
Can't wait to get out of here, though. That nurse is an unholy terror.
Yes, Snake. It
It's all
was the
your fault
malaria.
for pushing a wounded man too hard.
What about Frank, the child soldier from Mozambique?
He's alive, though he's a mess both mentally and physically. I guess he'll be in the hospital for a while. After that, I don't know. He may
Sigint
never
and
be able to
paramedic,
go
they were
back to
totally
leading a
here the
normal
whole
life.
game. Yep.
So I hear they did a cover-up job on Fox's rebellion.
Yeah. They're saying I was sent out to take down a Soviet missile base. That's it.
Can't say I blame them. After all, how do you share the news that the U.S. homeland was facing nuclear attack? Don't beat yourself up over this, Snake. You did your country a great service. You deserve that medal. No one knows that better than you and I.
Yeah.
So what'll you do now, Snake?
I don't know. But I've realized something.
What's that?
I'm not living unless I'm in battle. So I have to find my own reason to fight. I have to pass on what's been handed down to me.
Take care, Snake. We'll meet again
Wasn't
someday.
talking to you.
You still done inspired me, Snake.
I'm gonna quit my job and become a mercenary. Now you can vent.
None of the boss fights in this game were any good. Literally every single boss fight strategy was hold this button and shoot the gun. Literally, first fight against Null. I was like, okay, well, clearly a straight up fight doesn't really work. So let's strategize this. Let's put some bombs and stuff. No, he has bomb dodging. The guy in the smoke, fair. Shooting him, whatever. He's one of the first bosses, not a big deal. Still kind of lame. Like, it's kind of disappointing you can't like hide in the smoke to hide from him. He just seems to know where you are. So again, it was just strafe around him in a circle shooting your gun.
Is that the guy who killed Halibut?
Yes. Yeah, that's the guy who killed Halibut. And then the fucking Cunningham fight was garbage. I literally spent most of that fight not even looking at him.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I get that it's like, oh, well, the mechanics are slightly different, but like, I don't believe in any scenario that you should be fighting a boss where your main strategy is just, I'm gonna hold some buttons and like move around a little bit, but I'm not actually even looking at the boss. And then fighting this guy, it's like, okay, well, again, I'm just shooting at him. Like, there's no, like, yeah, you can wait for that attack, but when he's doing his fucking talk no jutsu bullshit, when he's doing the fucking Steve Jobs died of ligma joke, and it's giving me cancer apparently. Like, there's no, oh, do this to interrupt him. Because I was like, okay, well, I'll go try to hit him, and then no, he just dodges. Use an explosion. No, he dodged the explosion. Oh, just shoot him until it works. Like, in a game, if you have a dominant strategy like that, and it is such a one-note thing, like, that's crappy. Like, at least with Snake Eater, you dealt with things like the end, where it's like, okay, clearly there's some weird shit going on here, and when you know more about the fight, it's like, okay, like, depending on how you play the game changes that fight. Or not the end, is it, what's his name? Sorrow?
The ghost guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the end, that was a fucking great boss fight. It was so interesting to be like, you are basically having a sniper fight, so you have to like be really sneaky, and you have to like really think about where he is and where he would be. So your spatial awareness is super important. Felt great. The pain was just a fight, like a straight up fight. That's fine. I'm not saying a straight up fight is a problem, but that fight was clearly designed with that in mind. You shoot at him to get rid of his fucking hornet balls, and then you dodge him and you shoot him. Pretty straightforward. He's again like one of the first bosses. It's fine. The cosmonaut guy, like clearly I just didn't know how to fight him properly, or if I was doing something, I was doing it improperly, but there was still clearly like mechanics to it. It's like, where is he? What sort of things is he doing? You can get away from him and avoid him. In what of these boss fights was there an option to be like, okay, like hide and avoid him, then like set up a trap and do something? The only fight I could have possibly done that with was the null fight, but the claymores didn't matter anyways. And because you can only hold 4 pieces of equipment, you have such a finite amount of tools. It's like, okay, well, I ran out of claymores. What do I got now? Well, I have to restart because, like, I can't be like, oh, well, I ran out of claymores. Let's use grenades. Or I ran out of grenades. Let's use like smoke grenades to try to like sneak around him and like hit him or something. Like, none of that was an option. And I get it. This was what, the fucking PSP or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. They had a very limited tool to use from, but Snake Eater's controls were already kind of confusing at first until I finally like learned, and we had to like read through the manual like extensively to figure out, how do we interrogate someone? Okay, half press the button. Okay, now you press this button to do this, or this button to do this. Like, I didn't like that it was so convoluted, but after you got used to it, there was a method to the madness. This game, it's like, well, you do this for this, but technically, if we hadn't played around with the settings, I would have had, like, I only had, like, the semi-okay camera control I did because of how you mucked with the settings to make that actually be a thing. But so many times in this game, it's like you're doing one thing, and then your controls swap. You go into a menu, now it's this button to do this, and this button to do this. You're going into first-person mode, now your thing becomes inverted. Or, oh, now you're moving for this, and this is inverted. Or if you remember me walking around in the hallways holding the shotgun, trying to just hold it forward and walk. Did you notice how sometimes I was stuck walking against the wall?
Yeah.
How I was walking weird? I was pushing the controller in every different direction because it chooses to lock onto something, and now it's trying to move strafing that. So even if I wanted to move forward, it's just like this.
Yeah.
Like, so much of those controls were so not appropriate for the game, and I'm sure some people loved it and they're like, oh, this game was great, and like, yeah, it wasn't too hard at all. But for somebody who already really dislikes using a game controller to play games,
should pass a suicide.
Is fucking miserable during that Cunningham fight.
Responsible for the theft of Metal Gear. We can look forward to a major shakeup on the 7th floor at Langley shortly. It looks as if everything is going exactly the way you wanted it. When the DCI saw the trajectory data you supplied and found out he was the target of the nuclear strike, he brought the philosopher's documents right to me. Yes, we should have known Gene was serious about launching those nukes. Seems our insurance policy came in handy after all. He did quite well. And now I've got the legacy. Is that all part of your script too? Using him in the Fox unit like that. Only you could have pulled it off. But you won't be using me anymore. Battle data. From the Perfect Soldier. Gene's genome? I see. Intriguing. I'll help you with the project, but on one condition. I want him to join us. Yes, Big Boss. So that we can become the Patriots.
Your nickname is Carotan.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's probably something derogatory, to be honest.
I mean, I know Caro is like frog.
Yeah, I'm assuming it has to do with the frog in the background.
That's the frog in MGS3. You would find them and kill them.
Yeah. The thing that I thought was Yoshi or something the first time I saw it.
In the 3DS port that for some reason exists, it is Yoshi.
Yeah. It's probably just a Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like...
I want to specify, every time I stop and say, like, try this, maybe try that, maybe do this, I'm not trying to be like, this game is completely forgivable and you're doing it wrong.
No, I'm aware of that.
Rob likes to make jokes about this. I don't remember struggling, and because I don't remember struggling, I'm constantly trying to figure out, okay, what did I do then?
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, if it's just a matter of shooting the body until it falls down, then Jordan, shoot the body more.
Yeah.
And then your point about, like, it's not working, there's no feedback. Yes, that's true. But then as soon as I watched a video and saw a guy just shot it till it died.
So here's the thing. So it is a perfect example. Campbell says, oh, shoot the chariot till it falls. Excellent idea. Rob actually saw while I was searching, how many times did I hit the body? Like, not the cockpit where he's at, the big body piece with the RPG.
Yeah.
And at no point did it ever, like, did he take damage? Nothing happened. He never dropped down from it. The only time he ever dropped down was when I was shooting at his cockpit. Now, obviously, the shotgun was clearly a bad choice for that because it's not the most accurate thing and it's hard to fucking aim that thing.
Yeah.
And clearly when you're doing the, like, auto lock on, it doesn't work super great. So, yeah, clearly you just use the M16 there. However, I really want to point out, aside from the fucking Raja fight, I literally used the M16 in almost every single boss fight. And I did it the same way by holding this button and pressing the shoot button and moving around and then getting mad when it decides to disconnect me and I just fucking like yeet off into a corner. Like, in terms of compelling gameplay and mechanics and stuff like that, like, you want it to build up on itself. Literally, Gene's fight was not the hardest fight. It was just frustrating because it's like, cool, sometimes it works when I shoot you, sometimes it doesn't. But guess what? Fighting the perfect soldier, no. Sometimes shooting him worked, sometimes it didn't. Literally, the only fight that took, like, strategy and consideration was the Raja fight. Because then it's like, oh, clearly, okay, I can blow up the pods that have a missile in it, so then it does a bunch of damage, and now it doesn't fire from there. But if I shoot that one again, it's not doing damage anymore. So I have to, like, make sure I'm taking out the missile pods. Excellent. Pretty simple formula. Worked great. None of the other fights were like that. Not even a little bit. And if there are strategies for them, the unfortunate part of this is 3 had this, oh, if you use this item, you can get rid of them. The end. Perfect example. Remember what I did when we played?
Yeah, you shot him ahead of time.
And then what did I do?
Yeah.
I went and killed myself because I was like, no, actually, I don't want to, like, skip that fight.
Yeah.
This was before Rob joined us in recording.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna, like, kill myself because I don't want to, like, skip the fight like that. But what did you need for that? You needed a sniper rifle. Now, in this game, they could try to do something like that, but they'd be like, oh, you didn't have the sniper rifle, you can't do it. So then you'd have to back out of the mission, go back to your thing, go equip the sniper rifle, then go in, and then maybe it doesn't work out the way you wanted. Okay, well, now the only option is you back out of the mission again. Like, you're literally just aborting mission, which in terms of, like, a gameplay flow just doesn't make sense at all. At all. Like, I know that a lot of this was probably prototypes for games that came later, so I'm not about to completely vilify the game. And frankly, the rest of the game stuff was fine. I didn't like, the level designs were pretty simplistic. There was probably only so much that the PSP could handle, so I get it. And, like, but they did good with what they had. It was a good kind of sandboxy, like, oh, build up your army, do some stuff, and then go fight. But it's like, how many items did I have? Like 40? If we think of, like, permutations, you take, like, 40, choose 4, that's like 200, 300,000 combinations of items that I could be taking. But because of the way the game is, like, that just doesn't work. Like, I don't know why they didn't use Snake Eater's system of, like, you have access to your thing, but then you have your D-pad menu like normal. But if you want to switch things, you have to go into your inventory, go the long way, which is fine. I was like, yeah, that's completely reasonable because yeah, you wouldn't just be able to pull from your backpack at will. But it was a very effective way of using your items. This game was not. I never used the grenades because it wasn't worth using them. I never used the chaff grenades because, like, why? Or the smoke grenades because why? Or what else was there? Oh, there was claymores. I tried to use them. They really didn't work out very well. Like, yeah. I don't know if there's specific strategies that work with these fights, but it sure didn't feel like it. And like the binoculars. Why would I ever take the binoculars with me?
Yeah.
Ever. Why would I deprive myself? Because I need a slot for my rations and I need a slot for my medkits. I had, like, the way this game is, you just can't. So that's 2 of your slots. So you're going to take binoculars? You're going to take 1 weapon?
With no spare ammo?
Yeah. Like honestly, with the Cunningham thing, when you said, oh, they use the sleep dart thing, I'm like, that's actually pretty smart. And like, cool. But again, the fact that I have to abort a mission, hope that it doesn't like make me have to redo anything. Like when I was gonna abort mission just to restart the Gene fight, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna make me go through like a bunch of shit again, so I don't want to do that because it technically wasn't broken up by 2 missions. If I have to fight Cunningham again, I'm not gonna throw the controller because it's not my controller. But if it was my controller, I'd throw that fucking controller. It's just, I don't know. The only time I didn't have a good time was when I was fighting the bosses, trying without like when we killed the bosses was the least fun I had. The most fun I had with some of those boss fights was trying to solve how to like deal with them. Like with Null. I was like, oh, this is great. This is like a cat and mouse thing. Like I can like lure him to places and blow him up and stuff. And then that didn't really work because that's maybe the PSP just doesn't have like, I don't know, the ability to deal with something that advanced. I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about the PSP, but yeah.
The PSP had some pretty impressive games on it, so I'm not entirely sure like it would be hardware limitations specifically, but I do wonder why they changed the inventory system. Like if it was that they decided you had to do the squad thing no matter what, and that's how
but
the game
can't
operates.
For some of the boss, you can't switch in the boss fights.
Yeah, you can't switch willingly in the boss.
Yeah, you have to wait till you die.
So that to me just doesn't make. I agree with you. It doesn't make any sense because even if you were lucky enough that you had a squad mate that had like the perfect item, you have to just let Snake die to get that item.
And then I have to let my other squad mates die that don't come back.
Yeah.
That was the main reason why the second Snake ever died in a boss fight. I'm like, I should just quit because the last time I tried this, I lost Halibut.
Yeah.
And I liked Halibut. Like,
I definitely don't remember the game being this as frustrating as it is.
Yeah, because I suck at the fucking controls.
But I don't think that's what it is.
No, it's 100% the thing because like even trying to aim at Cunningham, you know how fucking hard it was to just try to aim the shotgun using a fucking analog stick? Drives me nuts. Using a mouse probably would have been fine, but using a fucking analog stick to aim, I hate it. I hate it. Literally, that is why when I played Overwatch on console that's why I got so fucking good at Roadhog, because Roadhog is nothing about aiming. Yeah, sure, he does for his hook, but he just basically runs at things and fucking shoots a giant gun that he just fills with fucking scrap metal, and it just sprays out in this big fucking mess. I just hit the mic. Sorry about that.
Okay.
But like, yeah, when it comes to controllers, I don't know what it is. I cannot aim precisely with them. So a game like this, where I'm like, okay, I want to shoot the RPG. Gotta hold circle. Gotta wait like 4 seconds for the thing to load up. Okay, now I gotta hit right. Cool, now I have it. I can't move now. I can't shoot either. Okay, I have to hit L1. Now I've raised it so I can shoot it. Cool. Now I gotta use the stick to move it. Oh, fucking Christ. Sorry, anyone who's... no one's listening to this at this point. Let's be honest here. But like, how many buttons was that? That's one for that, then one for that, then the other one for that, and then the 5th button to shoot. Shooting the RPG is a 5-button process that I cannot move while I'm doing it. So then you have someone like myself that step 4 in that, using the analog stick, is a struggle. Then I'm like, oh shit. And then it's like, okay, well, now I'm done. Okay, I have to let go of L1. Then I have to press circle. Then I have to press to the right. Okay, now I can move again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it seems like the game is just like constantly fighting you and making things way more difficult than they should have to be.
And here's the thing, like, I don't know if there's a better way to do it, because that's the best, that's the rebuttal, right? Like, well, what would you do? And frankly, I don't know. But one of the things I know is the fucking inventory system. Like, that was probably my biggest gripe, because it ended up with me having to do every single fight the same way, strafe in a circle, holding L1, L1 while I just shoot. And that's it. Nothing to it. Not at all. And it's like, those are not memorable boss fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like dealing with Volgin, it wasn't even like that. Because it was like, okay, like I have to pay attention to his movement patterns. Honestly, Gene was kind of like that. But then he still had his fucking, I'm gonna fucking tell you your mom gay until you like die of hunger. And you're gonna feel the pain for that. And then you're gonna shoot at me to interrupt, which you would think, okay, he's doing something, interrupt it. But he gets to just do his dodge then. And if you just shoot him normally, he does his dodge and he throws knives, which you can't avoid because you just shot at him. So you're strafing, so you're not moving fast enough. So you get hit by the the retaliatory attack every time. So it's just, and you can't get away from him. You're not in like a unique area where you could be like, oh, well, I could go up here and use this area to like kind of get some cover from him while I shoot at him. Even the fucking Ocelot fight in 3 was great, because it's just, it was like you weren't really moving. It was you're basically kind of having like this weird like duel thing. Like, it was weird, and it wasn't my favorite because, again, I'm shit at aiming. But even so, it was memorable and it was interesting. Yeah, I sucked at it, but even now I still remember that fight, and I was like, that was actually kind of a cool introduction to your first real time meeting Ocelot. Yeah, like, I don't know what to say.
What are your thoughts on the game, Rob?
Seems like it's tough to play, but I mean, I like that it has all the, not all, but it has like kind of the typical like Metal Gear out there stuff.
Yeah.
I will say it is kind of bare bones and does feel like a filler arc, but I do like the narrative.
I do too.
And I can tell that the end of this game, like the way the narrative of the Cunningham and Gene fight went, is setting up Big Boss's journey and goal moving forward, where he's decided not to trust governments anymore.
Absolutely. The overarching purpose of this game, I get. Just the way they decided to present it, like, you have to just suspend your disbelief so much. And I know that's a dumb fucking thing to say when it comes to Metal Gear. You're dealing with weird psychokinetic people that work Metal Gears and a girl that does photosynthesis so she needs her tits to be out. Like, you have to suspend your disbelief. Yeah. But if I'm sitting there like, Gene, like, that's literally not how that's gonna work. You're gonna be like, I have one Metal Gear, I cannot make more. And then all the other countries are gonna be like, okay, well, we need to start building now before he sends it after us. Like, there was no, oh, I'm gonna build like my own Axis power backed by these people, and they're building me all the parts to build more on this island. No, I have one. I'm gonna shoot at America now. I'm gonna shoot the Pentagon. It's gonna be chaos. It's like, no, there's probably another, let's say, 80 to 100 million soldiers on America. That's just a really good way for them to just fucking blast the entire mountain island to smithereens. Like, there's really no good. There's really no good Gene's ideas don't feel inspired, and then him being like, "Oh, you do it for like your own legacy and for the soldiers." It's like, bro, you literally just like got a bunch of them killed, and you planned on getting the rest of them killed afterwards. Like your own narrative doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that was Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. I certainly didn't remember it being this rough, but it is.
I mean, everyone loved Dark Sector 2, and I sucked at that, so it's a me thing.
So I'm wondering how rough like Peace Walker might be, but I don't know because I only ever played that one on the PS3. So we're over the emulation hump now.
Yeah. And that was probably the biggest issue with this game. How many times was I like, shit, I didn't mean to do that, or like, why am I laying down now, or oh, why am I facing this way?
Yeah.
Like half of the battle with this was fighting against the control scheme. As somebody who does not take to a controller, I literally had to sit there and be like, okay, I need to hit this button to do this. Then I need to hit this button to do this. Then I need to hit this button. So like games that are designed for the natural control scheme they're on, and who knows, maybe if I was playing on like a PSP, maybe it'd feel different and maybe it'd make more sense. Maybe like the placement of the buttons would be like, oh, this is easier. I don't know. But knowing, because Peace Walker is PSP and 3, right? Wasn't it both, or is it just PSP?
PSP and yes.
Yeah.
It was originally a PSP game, but when Kojima did the Metal Gear Legacy Collection that had every Metal Gear game except for Portable Ops, they ported its, to my memory, they ported its controls to be like MGS3.
So Peace Walker is another game like this and like Snake Eater?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I thought there was one game that was literally like on like a Game Boy.
There is, but that one's not technically canon.
Oh, okay.
And that one, even if we were to play it and pretend it's canon, that's after Metal Gear 2.
Oh, okay.
So it would still be in the far future that we'd play it. So yeah. That's been Portable Ops. Hopefully you had some enjoyment with it.
Is PoOpy.
I don't know. I don't know how much of a break Jordan might want before jumping into the next one. But
I'm fine to start next time we get together. I don't really care.
But yeah, next, you're 2 games down. Now it's going to be Peace Walker. Remember like 4 or 5, 6 years ago when you said I want to play all the Metal Gear games?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm committed to it.
Are you reaping what you sowed yet?
Oh, that's long past at this point. Literally, I think this all started with the fucking cosmonaut fight.
That is true. That was your first, like, fuck this hurdle.
Yeah. Well, because I literally, like, that one I was getting frustrated because I'm like, I'm clearly not doing something right. I am very clearly not doing something right. And I'm like, I just don't get it. I thought I got it. I was like, oh, maybe there's something to do with like the water pipes above him, or like maybe I just have to break his helmet, but that didn't seem to work. And I was like, okay, clearly I'm just fucking it up. This game, I don't give a shit what anyone says. Like I said, nobody's listening to this anymore, but if somebody is and they have shit to say, I don't care. Literally none of these fights have been just use this. Well, then give me an inventory where I can just use what I want at the time. Literally, like, let me use the shield to block Cunningham from firing at me in those phases rather than having to run around like a maniac. Like, nice.
That is true. I wonder if the shield would have blocked him.
Yeah, but I'm not bringing that to like waste an inventory slot.
Yeah.
And like,
I just never even occurred to me.
Like, I considered that. Or maybe even just a fucking smoke grenade so he can't see me. Maybe that would stop him from targeting me. Same with Null. Perfect examples. Like, all these interesting things, and like the fucking why did I have a metal detector? Why was that an item in this game?
I was wondering about that earlier.
I don't know.
There's no shovel, so you can't dig. So is it to find mines? Well, you can see them.
Huh. I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like, they give you... I would be shocked if people who played this game used more than 20% of the items in it. Snake Eater, absolutely, I could see that, because some people get really creative with plans and stuff, and they're like, I'm gonna use this and this, and then I'm gonna put a claymore here. They're all gonna run in and fucking blow up like a bunch of numpties. Can't do that here. I don't have the inventory slots to do that. I would need like 3 different items.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
I'm gonna go commit die.
You're gonna go commit die?
You can't say that on YouTube. You have to say D asterisk E.
No, I'm gonna commit unalive.
There you go.